All praises to YAHAWAH, Bahashem, yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Do well, salute, man. Much love, much blessings to you, sincere brothers who push this truth week in, week out. Y'all brothers stay strong. Hey, we truly almost home, man. We almost to the kingdom. And just want to do a quick response to this news about America releasing prisoners to make in response to the coronavirus epidemic, the COVID-19, to help stop it from spreading or whatever, which we know that's bullcrap, man. They freeing those prisoners to free up space, man, you know, in those prisons for people like me and you, but people who out here is so-called free, man. They freeing up that space, man, because they are going to be mass incarcerating people who are not willing to take that chip, man. That RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast spoken of in the Bible. They're all going to be doing that. And another thing, man, they're doing this to create chaos too, releasing prisoners. Because everybody that they're releasing is not just somebody who has some type of minor offense, man. You know? So, let's see here. This is Sirach. This is first scriptures that come to my mind. This is Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out wrath. Let me read it again. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Exactly. And you have man on this planet that are created for vengeance. You got beasts. Matter of fact, it's going to tell you, I'm going to keep reading. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Exactly, man. So a lot of those men and women you see in the prison system are spirits created for vengeance, man. A lot of them was out here taking heads, all doing all kind of stuff while they was out in the population, out with the people, man. Out so-called free. And now a lot of them are about to be released again. You know? This reminds me of that movie, one of the Batman movies when they had Bane in there, the character Bane, and he was releasing prisoners. You know? So this is more order out of chaos, man. And on top of that, they're supposedly not responding to certain 911 emergency calls too in these different cities, man. You know, I'm gonna bring that out too, but that's linking in with this, you know. And on top of that, a lot of these prisoners is being microchipped before they're being released, man. I bet you, man. Esau, you can't hide it, man. Cause y'all been proposed proposal to start microchipping these different felons or whatever. You know, right now y'all release niggas with ankle bracelets and shit on. Forget about the big clunky ankle bracelet. Why? You can just chip a nigga nowadays, you know. But that's what we going to, man. So I'm gonna read that Sirach 39:28 again. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Who is the wrath? Who is him that made them? The Most High. So another thing that come to my mind, first thing first, you women, man, y'all in big trouble. Not only are they releasing prisoners, which a lot of those prisoners are in jail behind you women, because of you women. Those niggas in jail and prison are because of women. And they're institutionalized, and a lot of them are hopeless and don't give a damn. And they got vengeance in their heart, man. So, hey, you women are in big trouble. Let's hear some of this news.
Good afternoon. Cook County's public defender says desperate times call for desperate measures, arguing that this crisis is putting inmates at risk. Amy Campanelli said that she wanted a mass release. She wanted several hundred of these inmates all released at one time. Judge Leroy Martin, who is the presiding judge of the criminal division, gave Campanelli most of the things she wanted. Campanelli told Judge Martin jails are confined spaces, have poor ventilation, and inmates are restricted in their movements. To keep them incarcerated is unjust. Campanelli said, like a cruise ship or a nursing home, when the virus gains a foothold, it will spread like a wildfire. Right now, there are 5,600 inmates in the jail. The public defender says there are hundreds charged with nonviolent offenses who have underlying health conditions, pregnant inmates, and those who are jailed simply because they cannot afford bail. Well, this is what Judge Martin decided to do. Tuesday to Friday, teams of judges will look at cases brought to them by the public defender and the state's attorney's office. The judges will decide if an inmate is a danger to the community. If not, whether that inmate should be released. Last week, 100 inmates were released.
These are brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, children. They should not be locked up because, certainly because of the crisis, but certainly because they don't need to be locked up. They don't need to be behind the walls. It took us 8 days to get 100 people out. That's too slow. That's not enough. We need 400 or 500 people a day getting released from the jail until we can depopulate the jail.
You hear that? They need 400 or 500 people a day released from the jail until they can depopulate the jail. They want that jail empty to put all you non-compliant niggas in there. You niggas that ain't complying with the mark of the beast, man. And to put people like me in here who ain't complying, I'm not complying with that bullshit. You know, I'm not taking no mark. I trust in YAHAWAH and yahawashi. They want the jails empty, man. Martial law is coming. You know? The jail ain't nothing but a concentration camp. They need all of these different facilities empty. Like in my city, they got a lot of empty schools in the city areas, man. A lot of closed down schools. And you know what they're going to be doing with them schools? Putting Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in them schools when they come to do the severe quarantine, when they come to do the real shit and start the mass microchip and kill y'all, man, lock y'all up. You know? So don't fall for it, man. This is Isaiah 32:2. And back to you women. Isaiah 32:2. A man, and the man shall be a hiding place, and the man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and the covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. It says, a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, man. So you women running around talking about y'all independent. So what about these niggas y'all done got locked up, man? What y'all gonna do about them? What about that nigga you cheated on? He caught up with you and was about to break your skull, and you called the boys on him and got him locked up and put away for a long time. He getting out now. What you gonna do about that? And he got vengeance on his heart, and he done lost it all because of you. You know, most of y'all ain't gonna have that hiding place from the wind, because that man that it's talking about in that scripture is the elect man, and it's only 144,000 of them. You know, special, chosen, rare men. They're gonna be a hiding place from what's about to come down in this wicked society, man. So most of y'all just gonna get killed out here, man. This is verse 9. Hey, most of you nigga women, y'all going down with the ship. Y'all going down with the Titanic, man. Esau's at the wheel and you love it and you going down with him. I'm going to jump to verse 9. Rise up, ye careless. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. It said, rise up, y'all that are at ease. Because, boy, y'all was at ease. Now y'all getting scared, man. Now y'all getting scared, man. I went out to Walmart yesterday or whatever, man. People look scared. Everybody had masks on their face. Things just looked a little finicky, man. It was just like, damn. You know? I didn't have a mask on my face. I don't give a damn. I trust in YAHAWAH and yahawashi once again, like I stated before. But these women scared, man. You know? A lot of them strapped up. That's only going to get you so far, if it gets you anywhere. You know? There's so many men that out wrestle you and take your little pistol. Take your little pistol. It say, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come. Exactly. Everything about this system is going to fail. Welfare, WIC, Section 8, food stamps, all these programs, government programs for these women. Look, they ain't even responding to certain calls. No, matter of fact, let me get that real quick, man. Let me get that real quick. It shall fail. Look at this. I'm going to give you an example with the Cincinnati PD real quick. Let's see what they got to say. And this is March 23rd, 2020. It's starting Tuesday. This is WCPO.com. It says, starting Tuesday, Cincinnati PD won't respond in person for these calls. It says, editor's note, with our coronavirus coverage, our goal is not to alarm you, but to equip you with the information you need. We will try to keep these things in context and focus on helping you make decisions. See a list of resources and frequently asked questions, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Cincinnati. Starting March 24th at 8 a.m., Cincinnati police will not respond. And this shit finna be going down in every city. It says Cincinnati police will not respond in person to calls for assaults without injuries, break-ins, criminal damaging, and more. That sounds like some domestic shit, too. Some domestic dispute shit, too. It said assaults without injuries, break-ins, criminal damaging, and more. I want all of the residents and visitors to Cincinnati to understand that the Cincinnati Police Department is ready and able to respond to any emergency call from the public. Says Chief Elliot Isaac said in a statement Tuesday, our recently implemented differential response plan is intended to limit the exposure of our officers and to the public to the coronavirus COVID-19, and our desire is to continue to provide the highest level of police service while maximizing our efficiency and effectiveness. Cincinnati police announced Monday that these calls will be referred for online or for phone reporting. It says assault reports where there is no medical attention necessary. Hold on, Salaki. It says assault reports where there is no medical attention necessary and suspect is no longer present. Now, how will they know if there is no medical attention necessary? It says assault reports where there is no medical attention necessary and suspect is no longer present. Breaking and entering reports where there are no suspects or possibility of property recovery. But hold on, let me go back to that first part. It says assault reports where there is no medical attention necessary. So if you report that your man just blacked your eye because he caught your ass because you keep fucking with him, or he caught you cheating, that's what? They're not responding to that. You got a black eye, you got a busted lips. That doesn't require no medical attention. You can heal on your own. You'll be all right. And it says the suspect is no longer present. Nigga ain't even got to run no more. It says breaking and entering reports where there are no suspects or possibility of property recovery. So motherfuckers it's going to be a lot of so-called criminals out there capitalizing on these new laws, man. These order out of chaos laws, man. It says criminal damaging reports, dog bites, lost properties. So you get bit by a dog, they ain't coming for that. And you can get fucked up real bad by a dog, and it can require medical attention, but it's specified. We ain't replying to no damn dog bites. It says lost property, lost or stolen license, damn plates, damn. Menacing reports unless a suspect is expected. Menacing reports unless a suspect is expected, threatens to return as is part of the elements of this domestic violence. Unless a suspect is expected, threatens to return, or is part of the elements of domestic violence. They ain't. The other things I just read up top of this, they contradict that, man. They ain't coming. It says phone harassment, property damage. These calls will be referred for phone reporting, found with property, which can be dropped off. But I'm just giving you an example, man. Just giving your ass an example, and this is legit. WCPO.com, man. That's in Cincinnati. Same shit going down in my area, man. St. Louis. So, you women, boy, y'all better rise y'all ass up. It says, verse 11, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you barren, gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous cities, man. So it's finna get ugly, man. Especially for you women, and y'all have earned this ass kicking that the Most High about to put on y'all. Y'all earned this brutality that the Most High is about to put on y'all. Hey, men gonna get it too, but you women, y'all just gonna be easy, weak targets, man. Soft targets, easy targets, man. You know, y'all ain't built for this type of shit. You know, the so-called black man, we used to suffering, man, like on a daily basis for a lifetime. We just used to suffering. We grew up hard, you know. We didn't get pampered like you women. You know, we grew up hard. We grew up as targets by the so-called white man, and by our own brothers and sisters. We grew up targets by them too, and by these other nations, man. Shit, we grew up hard. Now let's see here. Yeah, you really think Esau care about these prisoners for real like that? No. It's order out of chaos. I tell you in Isaiah the 14th chapter, he opened not the house of his prisoners, man. Because those same people that's being released, a lot of them are gonna be microchipped if they ain't already microchipping them, and a lot of them gonna be put to death out here in these streets by the same people same government that's releasing them. No, they did that to create more chaos and free up space in that damn system, man. And I was watching Lisa Cabrera yesterday, and she was saying New Jersey just released 1,000 inmates. I think it was in one day too. You know, and let's see what St. Louis talking about. Wicked St. Louis. Let me see what they talking about.
Fewer crowds means fewer COVID-19 cases, and that theory is being applied to jails as well. More than 100 inmates may soon be released from area jails as a way to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Our Jasmine Payut is live with details of who exactly is getting released. Jasmine?
Mike, the idea behind this is to prevent the spread of COVID-19 inside of jails like the one behind me, courtrooms, and the overall St. Louis area. As the St. Louis area takes some drastic measures to flatten the coronavirus curve, the release of about 140 inmates could happen any day now.
It's about keeping people safe from the spread of this vicious disease, and that applies to people incarcerated.
The city's circuit attorney and the public defender's offices announced 56 people with low-level offenses or major health concerns could be considered for pretrial release. In the county, that number is almost double.
Someone who is in jail for attempted murder should not be released because of the pandemic.
Brenna, who asked us not to show her face, says not all of the inmates being considered are nonviolent.
Eric got a call from a victim advocate with the court, and they told us that the man who shot him might be released.
She says the gunman allegedly shot her boyfriend on September 10th, 2019.
Eric was shot in the back of the head.
You see that? So everybody that's being released is not non-violent. They're not people who were previously arrested for non-violent offenses. Some of the motherfuckers are violent. That's attempted murder. You see that bloody head of his?
This man tried to murder.
Look.
Might be released.
She says the gunman allegedly shot her boyfriend on September 10th, 2019.
Eric was shot in the back of the head. This man tried to murder him.
Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner assured Five on Your Side her office was only looking at low-level, non-violent offenders.
The first batch of
Look, we got so many murders and violent crime in St. Louis, that's considered low level, you know? That's considered low level. Attempted murder, you know? Like in New Orleans, murders and attempted murders and shit became misdemeanors. It was so goddamn bad at one point. But kind of finna switch gears a little bit. I'm finna get this Isaiah 42:5. Thus said YAHAWAH the Lord, he that created the heavens and stretched them out, he that spread forth the earth and that which cometh out of it, he that giveth breath unto the people upon it, and spirit to them that walk therein. I the Lord have called thee, and righteousness, and will hold thy hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles, to open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison houses. Now, that's talking about freeing up the elect, man. Because the hopeful elect, some of us are in the prisons, you know. So some elect men might get freed up out them prisons, man. You know, or some women that might believe and follow YAHAWAH might get freed up out of there. And ultimately, all the elect are prisoners right now up under the Esau, Edom, and the rest of the heathen nations, man. So the Lord coming to free his elect, the prisoners of war, man. We prisoners of war. So it says, to open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison house. I am the Lord, that is my name, yahawashi, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. Exactly, the Lord ain't giving his glory to another, neither his praise to graven images. So it's going down, man. The elect is going to be saved with the 1/3, you know, and hope you women repenting, man. You Israelite women. You know, even though I don't like most of y'all, I still got to tell you how to repent, you know. Shit, I don't have to like you. My job is just to tell you to repent and get right. You better learn how to be a lady, you know. And you better understand that it's finna get real polygamous in these times, man. You finna have to share your man with other women, you know. That's how y'all did it in the old days, and guess what? It's coming back in a big way. It's coming back permanently too. Hey, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakakwadash. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Kwam Yashala, Abad Babal.